Hello, everyone. Welcome to poll 17, the real one. So, if you watched the previous video, in case you haven't, some brief context. I let my patrons choose the albums this time, and it didn't fully work. So, this is a really weird poll, but I think we're going to have some fun with it. So, what I didn't foresee happening, which I should have, is that people would submit albums, but then not a lot of people would vote on different albums. So, because of that, there were like two albums that had 3 hearts, 3 votes on them. And then there were, I believe, 7 that had 2 hearts. So I'm like, you know what? We're going to do 9 albums in this poll. We're going to do 9 full albums in this poll. And also, since it's so weird and things didn't quite work out, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to open this poll to everybody. Anyone who wants to come vote on this, they can. So the patrons picked these, and then everyone gets to vote on this one. I'm going to try to figure out how to make this better in the future, but for this one, since it kind of fell apart, I'm like, you know what? We're just going to go with it. We are just going to go with it. So, I should be able to let the Patreon post poll be open to everyone. In case not, I'll have a different link in the description. But head on over to patreon.com/AlexHeitz if you want to be able to vote in this poll. Again, it's open to everyone, not just patrons this time. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have 9 albums here, okay? So let's go through one by one, see what these guys are. You might be able to tell what some of these are, even though it's blurred. But let's see. So first one, Trout Mask Replica. Been on the thing before. This got 3 votes, I believe. No introduction for this. Everyone knows what Trout Mask Replica is. It's back. It's returned. Good stuff. The other 3-vote one, I believe, is Double Nickels on the Dime. Again, a repeat from a previous poll or polls. This one managed to truck through and make it again. So this is the 1984 album from Minutemen, alt-rock, hardcore punk, post-punk, post-hardcore. It's an 81-minute album. Be interesting if that one wins. Next, Dummy, Portishead, 1994. This is a trip-hop album. It's their debut. I don't think we've had Portishead in the polls before, so I think that this will be quite an interesting one. And then we got Metal Box, Public Image Limited. It's their second album from 1979, post-punk, experimental rock, dub, and avant-garde. This thing is 60 minutes. I know very little about it. Hold on, my wife is texting me. Yes, I'm recording a short video. Anyway, yeah, so I haven't heard any Public Image Limited, so I think that'll be an interesting one as well. And then the Stephen Malkmus debut, solo debut from 2001, just an indie rock album. Seems to be pretty solid. Again, another interesting choice and selection from the patrons. And then PJ Harvey's Stories from the City, Stories from the Sea. It's a 2000 album. It's her 5th. Alt rock, 47 minutes. Pretty good, reviews all around. I didn't know about this one in particular. I heard about Let England Shake and the one with her hair, whatever that one's called. I don't remember. So yeah, another interesting one. This one I'm not so excited for because I don't like these genres a whole lot. But you know what? I'm a slave to the polls. I gotta do what the polls say. Debut album from the White Stripes, blues rock, garage rock, revival, punk blues, from 1999. Interesting. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of the White Stripes, but I'll do whatever I gotta do. Next one, This Nation's Saving Grace from the Fall. This is their 8th studio album from 1985, post-punk, art rock. So that's interesting. And then the last one, Dinosaur Jr., You're Living All Over Me. It's from 1987. This is indie rock, noise rock, lo-fi. Kind of familiar with Dinosaur Jr., basically their one song they had in like Rock Band or Guitar Hero or whatever. But yeah, so that is, whoops, that is all 9 albums. It's a weird group, but it is what it is. So, yeah, this poll is open to everyone who wants to vote. If Patreon won't let me do a poll like that, then I will find some other place to have this poll. And I'm going to let it run through the end of Sunday, August 15th, Mountain Standard Time. So basically like 11:30 midnight on August 15th, I will stop the poll. And then later on in that week or whatever, I will record the album reaction. So head on over to patreon.com/AlexHeitz if that's where I have the link. Everything will be in the description for where to find this stuff. So yeah, happy voting. Pick something good, please. And I'll see you guys on the other side.